Hi, Shalev Amar here with your Arizona Lemon Law Advocates. And what I'd like to tell you about is the lemon law process from start to finish. Now, a lot of consumers who have lemon cars think to themselves, gosh, I'm having to be in the repair shop over and over again. I'm with my car for long periods of time. I can't get from A to B without something else going wrong. But I don't want to have to spend a bunch of money to try and get out of this car. I don't want to have to spend a bunch of time to try and get out of this defective product. Here's the good news. That's not what it's like. And the reason is because 95% of our cases are settled out of court without ever having to step foot in a courtroom ever. And it's also free because we seek our attorney's fees only from the manufacturer, never ever from our clients. So here's how the process works. It's a simple 1, 2, 3 step process. So first, there's the free case review stage. Second, there's the settlement negotiation stage. And third, and best, is the resolution stage where you get out of your lemon vehicle. So let's crack into it. The free case review stage. The way that works is typically somebody will type in Arizona Lemon Law into their Google or Yahoo or Bing. A link will come up to our website through AdWords. They click onto the link, they get onto our website, they get some information, and then they call us. When they call us, what we do is we get the vehicle information and we get some contact information, and we ask for the repair records to review. Those records can either be emailed or faxed to us. Once we get the repair records, we verify that the vehicle is a lemon. We're not going to waste anybody's time. And if it is in fact a lemon in our view, what we do is we will email you our out-of-court representation agreement and set up a time to discuss it by phone. Now, it doesn't take very long to go over this agreement. It only takes typically 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how many questions you have. And once we answer all your questions, if you feel comfortable moving forward, all you have to do is sign and email or fax the agreement back to us, or we use technology. You can just DocuSign and get the agreement back to us that way. Once we get your signed agreement, that starts the second step in the process, and that is the settlement negotiation phase. Now, what happens then is when we get the signed agreement, we'll open up a hard file and a computer file on your behalf. We will draft a notice/demand letter based on the repair information and the repair records that have been provided by you to us. We'll email the letter to you prior to sending it out just to make sure that we have all the facts correct. Once you approve it, we'll get the letter out, get the process going for you. We'll email you a copy of the letter, and we'll also send you some case guidelines to follow. If there's ever any questions throughout the process, you can feel free to call us. Now, generally within 10 to 14 days, the manufacturer will respond to the letter. They'll request some records to review. If we're missing anything, we'll call you, we'll let you know, and you can just email or fax us any missing records. Then we provide the records to the company. Now, typically these companies will take anywhere from 10 days to 30 to, on the long end, 45 days to internally investigate and review the matter. At that point, they'll convey their settlement position to us. As soon as we have it, it's our policy that within 1 business day we'll contact you, we'll let you know what the settlement offer is. Now, if they immediately give you what you want, it's pretty simple. We accept, and then there's some settlement paperwork to sign, and we walk you through the process, whether it's a repurchase, replacement, or compensation. Oftentimes, though, the opening offer is not sufficient. And that's what you're hiring us to help you with. You're hiring us to be your advocate against these multi-million, even multi-billion-dollar companies. And we will be your advocate. We'll find out exactly what you want as far as settlement, and then we will go and negotiate on your behalf. If we're able to get you there, and the majority of time we are able to get you there, what we'll do is we'll accept on your behalf, and then we'll negotiate the settlement paperwork. We'll email that to you, you sign it, and you fax or email that back to us. And then we walk you through the end stages of the process. Now, if it's a repurchase or replacement, we'll walk you through the vehicle surrender process. You end up surrendering the vehicle at a local dealership. And if it's a replacement, then you get right into your replacement vehicle, drive off, If it's a repurchase, the way that works is you will get a refund check, they'll pay off the outstanding loan balance, plus they'll pay your attorney's fees. And they pay your attorney's fees for any type of settlement. We never charge our clients for attorney's fees for out-of-court representation. Now, if we're unable to get you exactly what you want, we'll let you know their best and final offer, and it'll be up to you if you want to accept it. Luckily, 95% of the time, our clients end up wanting to accept the offer, and that's the end of it. They don't have to go any further. Now, we've already explained the way a repurchase or replacement works. What happens with cash compensation is the company will send us a check. Typically, it's one check made to both you and us because it does include the attorney's fees. We have to deposit those funds in what's called an client trust account. It's basically an escrow account for those types of settlements. And once the check clears, then we can send you a check from the trust account for your compensation. In that case, you can either keep the vehicle if it's finally properly repaired, your warranty is still valid, it doesn't get labeled a lemon. If the vehicle is still problematic, you use the compensation to trade out of the vehicle because, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So the point of it is that the process is simple, risk-free, and easy. A typical case will be maybe 15 to 30 minutes of your time total. That's 15 to 30 minutes to get out of the lemon car once and for all, to banish the lemon, to either get a brand new vehicle, to either get a refund, or to get compensation. So please contact us for your free, no obligation case review. We're your advocates. We're on your side. We're here to help.